Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Taco Rick channel. I'm coming at you guys at the evening night. It's actually like 9:30 at night. Because in today's video, we're gonna be replacing the backup lights on the Tacoma with some new super bright LED ones. So I'm super excited for that. And I figured nighttime is the best time to see how bright the current stock ones are, which are not that bright at all, and how much brighter these ones are. So without further ado, let's get the truck out. Let's see how bright the stock backup lights are, and then let's get the new LED ones in and see how much brighter they are and see if they're worth buying. So right there you got a first look at how bright the stock backup lights are on the Tacoma. I want to get a couple more comparisons, that way we have stock footage of how bright the OEM ones so we can compare afterwards to how bright the LED ones are. Side note, I've already replaced all the interior lights with LEDs, and I'm using the mirror lights right here, which are also LED, to light me up in this beautiful lighting. Like, look at this lighting. This lighting's golden. I made a whole video on this, so if you guys want to check out that video, go check it out on my channel. In that video, I replaced all the LEDs on the interior, the license plate lights that you guys saw that are bright white, and my headlights and my fog lights are LED as well. So I made a whole video on that, but this video is purely on the backup lights. So let's look at how well the backup lights look, or how well we can see with the actual backup camera. All right, so there is my backup camera. That's how far we can see. We can see quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit grainy. As you can see, the white LEDs from the license plate lights definitely light up a lot, but we can see quite a bit. We can see quite a bit. So let's take the camera back there and see how bright it is from the outside. So as you can tell, it's adequate, but it's definitely not as bright as I would like. And especially in way darker environments. Obviously this is a pretty well lit parking lot, but in way darker environments, like out at a lot of these wedding venues we're at, where there's absolutely no light at all, these are not bright enough. It's kind of hard to back up, I'm not gonna lie, at night. And I'm pretty good at backing up. You can see pretty well in the backup camera, but in the side mirrors, it's really hard to see anything really, because they're just not that bright. So let's get the truck into the garage and let's replace them with the LEDs and see how much brighter they are. Before we get to replacing the backup bulb, I do have to mention that this is not the stock housing with this 2020 Tacoma. This is the aftermarket TRD Pro look-alike tail light from Depot. I made a whole video on these tail lights. The OEM ones are up here, and they have all this ugly extra chrome that I hated and got rid of immediately. With that said though, these are the stock tail light bulbs here, as well as the backup light. This is the stock one. So let's go ahead and let's replace these bulbs now. So first thing, open the tailgate. And to remove the taillights, we're gonna need to get some sockets and remove this one right here, and I believe it's the bottom one right here, and I believe they are 10 or 12 millimeter. I will follow up in a second. So we're gonna remove the 10 millimeter socket up here and the one all the way at the bottom, and then we should be able to remove the taillight very easily, just like we did for this install. So let's get at it. All right, so with both of those bolts removed, we're gonna basically put our hand here and back here, and we're gonna pull back on this light. And it might take a little bit of force. Pop goes the weasel, and we are out. Very easy to take out. All right, so with the tail light removed, there is a couple things you wanna watch out for. There are these little insert clips right here that need to stay inside of the actual housing here. So one of them actually stayed on the clip here. So let me flip this upside down. So you have the top pin right here where the plastic retainer clip came out, and the bottom one here, the plastic retainer clip's still on. So we need to pull this off. And you can easily take this off with a pair of pliers. So this is hard to do one-handed though. Then once you easily take it off, you just put it back into the slot like so. That way you're ready to put the light back in when we're all done. Now, to replace the bulb, it's very simple. We have the two lights up there. One's for the daylight runner, one's for the turn signal / brake light, and down here is for our actual reverse light. So to remove it, we just easily twist this like so, slides out, and we reveal the bulb. So we're gonna take that bulb out and put the LED in. Now before I put this back together, I'm going to make sure that it works. So I'm going to go into the truck, put it in reverse, and see if it lights up. Well, that right there was one bonus to actually filming this install. I was able to actually go back and watch the footage to see if it was on, because my big light ring was way overpowering it in terms of being able to see it, but I could just barely tell that it was on the back wall. But let's finish the install. Let's get the other side done and let's see how much brighter it is. Now let's put this in here like so. Twist it into place. Good to go. Now we're gonna put the light back in. We're gonna basically push this into the pins. So one there, one there. Give it a nice little tap, in the go. And now we're gonna screw the bolts back in. All right, I'm not gonna explain much on the second side. It's pretty self-explanatory. Take the top and the bottom bolt out, pull this out, replace the bulb, put it back together. All right, let's go test them out. All right, you guys got the initial impression right there as I backed up into the same spot we were at last time. I'm really curious because it looks brighter, but it just might be the fact that they're like a cool white versus a warm white. So let's take a look at what it looks like on the backup camera, and then I will take you guys back there for you guys to judge if they are brighter or not. So here we go. All right, so there is the backup camera. And I am pretty confident that that is a lot brighter than what the OEM lights were. You can clearly see a lot more behind me. You can clearly make out the AC units here on the back of this apartment complex. I think they look a lot brighter. So let me take you guys back around and we'll see how bright it is. All right, so you guys got to see a little head-to-head. All right, so you guys got to see a little split footage there of the OEM versus the LED lights. I personally can tell that they are brighter because in my mirrors, I can see a lot more when I'm backing up, especially backing into my garage. I'm already noticing that they are a lot brighter, so they are well worth the upgrade, especially when they're really cheap. So I'll link them down in the description down below. I got them on Amazon. They'll also be in the first comment. So if you guys would like to also pick them up and throw them in your Tacoma, go ahead and do so. But anyways, guys, that's all for this quick little video. One of you guys actually submitted this video idea for me to do. So if you guys have any mods or anything you would like to see me do on the channel, this was one of the recommended ones. I know everyone wants me to get an exhaust for this truck. That is coming. That is definitely coming for the truck eventually here. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Leave down in the comment section down below what you guys thought of this video. Also, leave suggestions for future videos. I need some more suggestions. What sports car should I get for the channel in the future? Thank you guys so much for 5K subscribers. I guess the goal now is 10K by the end of the year. We hit 5K quick enough. Can we hit 10K by the end of the year? If we hit 10K by the end of the year, I will buy a sports car January of 2021. So if we can hit 10K by the end of the year, I for sure will be buying a sports car for the channel January of 2021. So hit the subscribe button, share the channel with your friends. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Anyways, Taco Rick out. Peace.